Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for joining me today. So we're coming out here kind of to my normal spot, and we're going to probably pick a different set of trees, not the normal setup. I'll probably go across. Yeah, so I'm out here testing out a new piece of gear, one that just arrived in the mail today that I've been waiting on for a little while, that I've been pretty excited to get and try out. It's one that no one else has had the chance to try out yet, brand new, so that's pretty cool. I had an interview today, went extremely well, and again, it's one of those that it's going to be a three-part interview. I did the phone interview today, was told I'll be moving on to the Zoom interview, and then following that, if I pass that one, I'll be going to the in-person interview, and at that point they'll be making a decision. So it's a longer process. It's one of those that, you know, I appreciate the way they're going through it to make sure that they've got the right person. It's definitely a job that I'd be very interested in having, and so there's that. I also have some other interviews lined up, and so things are looking pretty positive right now. Just kind of moving forward. It's a slow process. It's a very, very slow process, and it can be somewhat frustrating. All right, so I'm over here. I'm gonna throw this, it's a tarp. I'm gonna throw this tarp up, and today it's not really showing you the tarp and walking through the stuff. That will come. I will be putting together a video that actually shows it, talks about what makes it unique, what's cool about it. But today, really, I'm out here to set it up and to make sure that I've got it rigged correctly, that I've got you know, the guy outs the way I want them to get. I've got things set up the way that I want it, so that when I do take it out, and I'm actually thinking about, it's gonna probably rain tonight. As you can see, it's rather cloudy already, but it's probably gonna rain tonight. So I would like to get this thing set up. Apologize for the wind, but I would like to get this thing set up so that I could take it out tonight and get a good test with some rain. So I'm gonna get this thing set up right now. All right, so I've got this new tarp set up, and it is a monster. I'll get into the specifics of the details of it when I actually do the video, but I'll just show it to you guys real quick. Check this thing out. We'll walk around it real quick. You see I've got my poles up on top. That was one of the primary things I was coming out to do, was to set that up, get it rigged so that I had everything good there. Figure out how I was going to do the doors, how I was going to tie them, and just kind of make sure that I had it figured out so that when I went out, I could get it set up. Now, this thing takes a big footprint, and so you have to be really careful about what's around it, trees, things on the ground, because that is a big footprint. From inside, man, it's ginormous, man. This thing is spacious. I mean, wow. So yeah, look for a review of this. This is the very first Dutchware gear bonded wide xenon tarp. Yeah, you can see the bonding up here. Just a really cool process, and so I'm going to be putting it to the test, get it out in some good rain tonight, some thunderstorms, some big things coming through, so I got to find a place to put this up. Right here is not great for spending the night. I'm trying to find a place that's a little bit more secluded, a little bit out of the way. So last night I took part in the Shill Brothers Outdoors live feed, and so I was on with them live last night. We talked a little bit about backpacking, hammock stuff. After the thing was over, we stayed on and we talked quite a bit about trips and things we've got planned. But it went down some other paths, some world event type stuff, and a little bit about my job search and things like that. So check it out if you didn't get the chance to join last night while it was live. It's posted, and yeah, I've really just been enjoying getting out here, getting to test some gear, getting to do some cool different video stuff, some things I've been planning for a while, the 5-minute series. So I've been planning that for quite a while, but it's a lot of work to put together something new and start something new. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of research, a lot of figuring out how to do it. 5-minute, like I've said before, 5-minute videos are not easy. Unfortunately, this last week, while the weather had improved a little bit, I've had quite a bit of other things going on. I've been working on my son's Audi TT. We replaced the axles in it. I've got a new ball joint coming in for it that I'll be replacing tomorrow as soon as it comes in. Possibility that as soon as I get that installed, I jump in the car and I head out to meet Rain Man and a friend of his that are out doing Elk River. And so possibility I go out there and I do that. That's one of the closer trails, like a 3-hour drive for me. relatively easy, kind of a cool trail. You guys have seen it several times, so it's nothing that's gonna shock anybody about what's out there. But you know, life events come up, things happen, and then this wind. This is actually the calmest it has been in over a week, and we're dealing with like 12 to 15 mile an hour winds right now. So hope you guys aren't being killed by it. All right, appreciate you guys checking this out. See you next time.